Hey, let's talk about fish or cut bait. Fish or cut bait is a popular idiom and a metaphor from the 1800s. It became popular in the 1800s. It, of course, means, and you can envision this pretty clearly and pretty easily. So a person standing on a pier or standing by a lake or standing in a boat, their fishing line's all rigged up and ready to start fishing. It's got the bait on it, maybe a little whatever. I can't remember any fishing lore names at the moment, but the person's just standing there. They're not dropping their line in the water. They're not fishing. So they might as well take the bait off, take the worm or the leech or the little minnow or whatever their bait they're using off and give it to someone else and give someone else a chance to catch a fish. So often we find reasons not to do what we're thinking that we want to do. We procrastinate, we fail to commit, we find all kinds of activities and excuses and justifications and reasons for not making a choice, not making a decision, not doing something. And this idiom, of course, means either commit to something and do it, or give someone else a turn. Do one thing, make a choice, make a decision, or let someone else take a chance or take a turn at the thing that you're attempting to do. Now, with our businesses, this is critical and very, very important, because the truth is, if we don't provide solutions and answers to our customers, to our potential customers, to our perfect prospects, to the leads and the people that we're attracting to our business, somebody else will. And I see this a lot and I do this a lot in publishing. I publish and I make videos like this, and I don't add calls to action. So I'm warming up audiences for other people, because if I'm not going to sell them something and provide them with the service and answers to their problems and questions and concerns, then someone else is going to come along and do it. And so I'll have warmed up the audience. It's like the comedians in comedy shows and in music festivals and music shows. There's lead-in acts, there's warm-up acts, even at conferences and trade shows. There's smaller speakers, and then there's the big keynote speaker. There's opening acts, and then there's the lead or the headliner in comedy and in music shows. I don't know the exact technical terms, but I think you know what I mean. So you're warming up the audience for someone else if you're not offering them your product or service. So to grow and to supersize and build your business, you want to make sure that you are fishing, that you're not cutting bait. You want to be making a commitment, making a choice, making a decision, and then acting on that decision, that choice, or that commitment immediately. You know, we can make excuses and justify, but bottom line, it's the results that we get based on the actions that we take, not on the actions that we think about or that we procrastinate about or that we might have taken, right? Our results in life are directly proportional to what we put out there, what we give, how we serve our ideal people, the people that we're here to serve and provide products and services for. So instead of waiting for the time to be right, instead of thinking of all the reasons that something won't work, just start moving toward what it is that you want. Know what you want and then start going for it. Little steps at a time will still move you to the goal. You know, it's not how fast we get there, it's do we actually get there. It's not how long it takes us compared to someone else. It's how well are we taking care of the people that we're here to serve and that we're here to impact their lives. So fish or cut bait. Are you a fisher person, or are you an excuse maker and justifier and waiter for the perfect time? Do you do what you say you're going to do? Do you commit to something and then act on it immediately? There is a direct correlation between how long it takes you to take action after you've made a choice or decision and the probability of success. That's why I remember a long time ago, Tony Robbins would always teach, and I'm sure other gurus teach it now as well, including me, not a guru, but I do teach this to the people I coach and consult with. As soon as you make a commitment, a choice, a decision, as soon as you decide to go a direction, take an actual physical action and a step toward that and in that direction immediately. The faster you can do it, the better, because that solidifies and it helps you really cement the decision that you've made. And it helps to show you if you're going in the right direction or not, because it's going to either feel right for you or it's not. And a lot of times it's going to be scary, but remember, scary and excited feel the exact same way. So how do you fish or cut bait? Why is fishing versus cutting bait so important? And sometimes we will cut bait. Sometimes we'll be gonna fish, gonna go down a road, going down a direction in our businesses, and we'll realize, hey, that's not really what we want to do. That's not really the direction we want to go. And we will cut bait. We'll let the competitors do that or provide that product or service for our same audience because it isn't along our area of genius. It doesn't really fit with what we want to do with our business. It doesn't really feel right for us. So it's perfectly all right to cut bait, but do it consciously. Don't do it by default because someone else swoops in and gets the business because you procrastinated and took too long to act and make a decision in a direction. So I say to supersize our businesses, we want to fish in our genius zone and cut bait in other areas and let other people, or team up with other people and join forces to provide those products and services for our audience. That's it. Go out and make it an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. I'm going fishing, at least in my coffee cup. Bye.